All right, chat. Let's get some clips. Keep them going, guys. Would you pay for Kendrick Lamar tickets to me? Dude, I would... Bro, I want to see Kendrick Lamar so bad myself. Although I don't even know when he's even doing shows. Like, is he even doing shows nowadays? I don't even know myself. I don't even know myself, bro. I'll say it.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Can you put that gun away?
Okay.
I noticed I got shot with a suppressor and stuff. Didn't have one. So do me a favor.
We traded guns.
Okay, will you square up on me like you're gonna fight me? Oh!
Dude.
Wait, Mian, you gonna swap skins?
Wait a second.
Wait, what did you just do?
You gonna swap skins?
Wait a second. What? Guys, you
What?
threw out the gun?
What do you mean threw out the gun?
Wait, what? My gun now.
Dude.
I can sell Grimwall, right?
Oh
my
Bro,
God,
he's a
it's so
fucking
funny.
troll, bro.
Peeping through that window.
He's actually a troll. Dead ass.
Oh, I gotta stop here.
Okay, Killjoy.
Dude, what the fuck?
You guys.
Dude. Dude.
Oh my God!
Nah, he's a troll for real. He's a troll for real, bro. There ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. He's a troll for real.
Where'd everyone go?
What the fuck is it? Oh, he's gonna do a scream, right? His signature Sykkuno scream.
You still back.
Got one.
Wait, someone's gonna be there.
You maniac! How dare you do that to you?
Was this yesterday, bro? What the frick was that sound? Holy
We're gonna
shit.
keep doing this until it fails.
Leslie's a little
Okay.
drunk.
Because this is how you get the kills.
a little bit drunk. What? Leslie!
What did you just say?
We're gonna keep doing this until it fails.
Leslie's a little
Okay.
drunk.
Because this is how you get the kills.
a little bit drunk.
What?
Leslie!
Nah, but I fuck with the energy though. If it wasn't about my good friend Myung. You know what I mean, guys? I would never say that about Myung. Guys, I fuck with the energy, but you know, not towards Myung. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, guys? Towards Foolish? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Towards Myung? Nah, man.
Are you cosplaying a sidewalk? Does she look good?
This is bullshit, bro. Dude, I'm out here with this fucking stupid looking Deadpool fit, and then they are out here looking goated as hell. What is, bro? It just actually pisses me off. But in a good way though. Well, they're cool. Nah, bro. Well, no, they are cool. That's not what I'm saying. Nah, like they are cool. But it upsets me that I can't put. I don't have this aura that pulls this off. Pisses me off, man. What's up with that? You just see Emmy's fit? Does someone have a clip of it, bruh? Why, dude? Why can I not pull this shit off, bro? Why can I not do that? Am I just looking like an idiot half the time? It's unfair, bro. It's unfair and unjust, I tell you. It's unfair and unjust.
I know Ray looks good. I don't even know why I asked. She always looks good. I see why people think that I'm gay.
What?
I see why people think that I'm gay. I totally understand. Of course, the first thing I do is flirt.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Bonnie, come back. We were staring disrespectfully. I love the ombre with the wig. Oh my god, what the fudge?
Really? You look just...
All right. All right. Yo. No way. This is dope, though. Yo, can I just say, okay, by the way, they all are incredible. Wait, dude, Cinna's makeup here is like perfectly hella. Like that, like she has crushed that shit. I mean, they've all crushed it. I just wanted to just make a note, like, bro, that hella makeup there is insane work. Dog. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? That's crazy work, bro. Yo, wait, what, dude? Okay, guys, I gotta do some cosplay, bro. I gotta do some shit. The thing is, if I did it, I ain't gonna look like that though. That's the problem, bro. I ain't gonna be pulling up with that aura. I'm just gonna look like an idiot. And it upsets me.
I'm gonna go, but
Who's
I
the
promise
Phil?
they are.
Who's the Phil?
Yeah, they're coming right
Who
now,
is it?
and they're on the way. They're on
Who
the
is
way.
it?
Well, it's a surprise. They're a good player.
You got
That's a
tens
good
for us,
player.
right?
A very good player. Yeah.
Wait, I thought he was doing a watch party. Wait, I'm confused.
Wait,
Is this
who?
not Ellum? I don't understand.
No, it's not Ellum. It's. I said a good player.
His thing is hashtag
That is an Ellum.
Ellum.
That is an Ellum. That is an Ellum. That is an Ellum. That is an Ellum.
Wait,
Who
whose
is
thing is
it?
hashtag Ellum?
Wait,
Is this
who?
not Ellum? I don't understand.
Who is
No, it's not
bronze?
Ellum.
Hashtag.
I said a good player.
Is that Abe?
His thing is hashtag
That is an
Ellum.
That is an Ellum. That is an Ellum. That is an Ellum.
Who is this?
Is that Abe?
That's it. There they are. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna go eat my food. Have a
good
good.
luck.
Okay, you know what's crazy? Nah, you know what's crazy? Is that he actually messaged me. You know what's crazy work, by the way? He's saying, nah, I said a good player. Bro, you know what's crazy work is that he actually messaged me saying, can you fill for me after this game? I said, nah, bro, I'm doing a watch party. So he come out here saying, nah, it's a good player. He tried to get my ass in. And the other day, he was saying I was a good player. This is just, bro, it's just disrespectful at this point, man. What am I going to do about that? What am I going to do about that, huh?
Oh, wait, guys, be very careful.
That was actually clutch. That was actually clutch, though. Nah, that was actually clutch. Dude, look at that grab there.
Big safe. No! Wait, stop! Please! Stop!
What just happened? What just happened?
It was too tempting, man.
Dude.
You killed
Dude.
me?
Well, I'm not-
Bro.
Is streaming harder than a 9 to 5?
Yes.
No. Hell no. Streaming harder than a 9 to 5? Okay, let me give you my results on it, right? So like,
Cause have you ever had another
believe-
job other than streaming?
no.
Okay.
Listen, let me tell you something, Shannon. Anybody who says that streaming is harder than 9 to 5 is an idiot.
Facts.
I work so hard on my streams.
Right.
It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of hard planning. It takes a lot.
Okay, bro, I've worked on both sides. Bro, working 9 to 5 is so much harder, bro. It's so much harder. Like, guys, dead ass to chat. I remember, like, when I was working 9 to 5, regardless of how I feel, I'm like, yeah, no, exactly, Ravti, exactly that. Like, I would dread going to work. There'd be days when I'm like, yo, like, I don't want to go to work today. I'd feel like shit. I don't want to, and I have to. If I don't want to stream, I just don't stream. I'm just like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. You know, like, but when you're like in 9 to 5, you're locked in. You don't have that option, bro, unless you want to get fired. Like, you know, unless you don't want a job, like you got to be there, bro. You got to like. Bro, I remember when I worked at my last job, and I loved my last job. I've said this before. I loved my last job. Loved my last job. But, bro, I would literally be up at 6 a.m. I'd be working from 9 till 6, then have to commute back, which would be an hour and a half, 2 hours every single day there and then back as well. I would then get home. Half the time I'd have work to do after work, so I wouldn't really be finished work until 8, 9 p.m. And then I'd run that back every single day. I'm dealing with management bullshit. People who are just, and the thing is with office environments half the time, and again, this is specifically if you're working like in an office environment, there would be people who were just like trying to throw you under the bus. There'd be people who would just be like trying to suck up the management the whole time. I remember before I would have to work the job above me to prove I could do it. And then when I was doing it, then they didn't promote me for about 6 months, even though I was doing the job ahead of me, which is a pay up. And then I'd be like chasing the promotion, and then I'd be like, just for a job title. And then I'd be like, so what's the pay increase? It'd be like, oh, it's $100 a month more. I'm like, okay. Like, bro, it's a different beast. It's a different beast. Like I'm venting from previous, obviously have worked other jobs as well, which aren't as stereotypically office job 9 to 5 type shit. And those were really fun, but again, you have to show up. You can't just pick and choose. It is what it is. And again, kind of as Kai said there, right? Like, actually, I work really hard. You know, I stream for 6-7 hours a day, and you know, obviously it's its own thing where, you know, I'm talking for 6-7 hours nonstop. I mean, you guys know me. I'm yapping, right? You know, I'm pretty much making most of my lobbies. I'm like trying to organize stuff. But it really, but it's just such an enjoyable thing. Like it's like, oh my God, you know, woe is me. I've got to make a fucking lobby with my friends. Oh Jesus, God, what a tough life. Oh boy, what a tough life it is to play games with my friends every day. It's so difficult. Like it just, yeah, it's so, oh my God. God, everyone, bring out the violins, chat. It's crazy work.
A lot of, you gotta be in front of a camera for dozens of hours.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. You feel me? It's hard. You feel what I'm saying? In terms of like the skill that I at least do it on, and some people do it on. It's hard.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Kaiser's also different as well, right? He's like doing like big productions and stuff like that. But again, even at big production levels, like, you know, you have teams that are helping you, have like assistants, you have like, you're not doing it all solo. And again, when I feel like when you're doing your own job and like doing a 9 to 5, even though you're at your role, you're pretty much doing it solo for the most part. Obviously, you have colleagues and stuff, but you know.
Right. But harder than a 9 to 5, you're talking about somebody that may not even want to even be there.
Right.
That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing.
Streaming.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like I think about it all the time.
Yes.
I treat it as
dude, that's literally it in itself. Like that statement there alone is enough. Like that literally answers the question. For me, there isn't one part of me that I'm ever like, I don't want to stream. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. There are days where I'm like, I can't go live today because I can't bring the energy which you guys are expecting of me. Like in terms of in terms of what I want to bring for you guys to be entertained and enjoy the stream, there are some days where I'm like, I am just not in that mindset to do that. But the fact that I even have the option to do that is a privilege in itself. You know what I'm saying? Even the fact that I have the option to have that as a privilege, to be able to choose that to not do it today because I don't feel like it. Whereas like in a 9 to 5, I could be ill or anything like that or whatever. Like you still got to show up. Like I remember before, guys. I remember getting berated in my last job because I was like 10 minutes late. Which I know I get, like you can't be late to shit. But in hindsight, I'm 10 minutes late. I remember I was commuting. I was doing a 2-hour commute and the trains were late, so it wasn't even on me. And I got berated because I was 10 minutes late. And I'm like, bruh, like this is bullshit. You know? Like
this is like
no, it's valid, but it's still crazy to me. Like that in itself shows how much harder a 9 to 5 is. Hey Bree, how's it going, man? Like that in itself shows how hard it is. The fact that 10 minutes, you get a freaking strike because of that. You know what I mean? Like someone in chat said they got fired for being 10 minutes late. You know what I mean? Like crazy work. And obviously not all jobs are like that, but you know, it's from office to office or whatever.
Job, but you love it.
Yeah, but I love it.
I love streaming, bro.
The average 9 to 5 worker don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Don't want to be there.
Facts.
I remember I had to do something in the grocery store. I had to pack things that I was like, damn, I don't want to be here.
Yeah,
and
facts.
Like, man, and they had to find ways, and they're not even really getting paid. You get paid, and you gotta, that shit's going straight to bills and
facts.
Kids.
Right.
Facts.
Bro, it's hard.
Facts. Yeah. Facts. Because that dude, it's like, chat, look, for me, bro, like I know how freaking, obviously in chat, I'm not like some big time streamer, you know? I'm not anything like that. Where was I going with this point? Fuck, I had a really good point I was trying to make then. Oh fuck, I had a really fucking good point. I'm pissed off. I'm getting fucking scatterbrain right now, bro. Oh God, what was I gonna say, dude? I had a really good point I was about to make. I was excited to say that. Oh fuck, dude, I remember what it was. Shit. Pokemon's from it. Hey man, what's up? Oh dude, I remember what it was. I need a job and all that stuff. Makes me really not want to even apply. Dude, guys, even that in itself, bro. Chat, I remember at one point, right? This is how fucked up jobs can be, bro. Right? Like, dude. Okay, actually, I remember a point. Okay, so first of all, I just know how freaking lucky and privileged I am to be in the position I'm in. You know? Bro, I feel so freaking lucky to be able to every single day go live and stream as my full-time job in freaking LA. Like, guys, I'm living in a goddamn simulation. I swear to God. Like, I know I'm not like some like huge, massive streamer or anything, but I'm fortunate enough to be able to do this as a full-time job. Like, bro, that's like, that, like, I feel so lucky I feel so lucky to be in the position I'm in, and that's why every single day I say how thankful I am for this freaking community, dude, because like you guys on the daily, you are literally the only reason why I'm able to do this as a full-time job, dead ass. So like, and I really do mean this, guys, you literally made my dreams come true. So shout out to every single person who shows up every single day and just shows me non-stop love regardless of anything. You guys are the goats for real, and I mean that. So thank you so much again, man. Genuinely, you guys literally made me the happiest person in the entire world, and I just really want to fucking say that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to swear so much. I'm really passionate about this. Like it's like I'm dead ass, bro. Like you guys literally like dead ass made my dreams like an actual reality. The last 5 years of my life genuinely feel like a freaking simulation. I'm not even capping. Like it's crazy. Thanks for the glaze type shit. But yeah, bro, it's crazy work. But yeah, I was just saying before. Dude, I literally remember being like after the university, bear in mind, right? I've studied for the last 4 years. I've gone to school the last like, you know, I've been in school for all of my life, got a degree. I was in like horrendous debt because I did a degree. And then after the fact is that then when I would try and get jobs after, you need like a lot of the jobs, they would be like, yo, you need experience in this particular sector to actually work the job. But you couldn't get the experience because they would only hire people with experience. But then how do you get the experience without getting the job to get the experience? So I would have this situation where I couldn't get a job because they would only take ones where people had done it prior and I hadn't done it prior, even though I knew I could do it. So then at that point, I'm applying for internships as a fresh graduate from university with a very good degree, trying to do internships for free, trying to get experience so that I can then apply for an entry-level job at a basic salary. Like it's bullshit, dude. Sorry, I don't mean to sound so passionate about this, but it's actual bullshit. It's why I get so passionate about this, about these subjects, is because when people say that shit's easier, it just dead ass is not. like, bro, like, working just like a quote unquote like regular job is like there's a regular like 9 to 5 is so much fucking harder, bro. It's like pretty legit thing to be annoyed about. It's because I know how frustrated I was at the time, and you know what, chat, it goes deeper than that because my brother is still in that position now, and it's just why I said to you guys before, my literal dream. And I really do. My brother, I don't even know, he may not even ever see this because it's pretty late for him right now. Sometimes he watches my stream, I don't know. But my literal dream at the end of my streaming career, my biggest dream, obviously I would love to with my parents as well, but they've always been pretty good with their money anyway. My biggest dream is to make sure my brother is financially just free. That's what I want to do. Like, regardless of what I do in my life, I just want to make sure he is financially free and can just do what he wants. Because that boy is he's an absolute angel. And he has been there for me through absolutely every single low I've ever been in. And I want to give back to him so badly, you have no idea. Like, you have no idea how badly I want to make sure my brother is happy. Go sing the tier 1, I appreciate it, bro. Bro, you have no idea. Queso said that stream is 10% hard work and 90% luck. Bro, legit. That's literally it. Like, bro, I'm not even trolling. Like, I'm dead ass not even trolling when I say that. Guys, like, I know streamers who are amazing streamers. Or I know people who I know would be amazing streamers. Like, they are personable, good people, and they are funny. But it is also a lot of luck. Like, it is a lot of luck. It is a lot of hard work. It is also a lot of luck. You think it's luck? You're so hot. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. But it is, yeah. I would say it is like 90% luck. But at the same time, at the same time though, you do also need to work. You do need to work hard. Like, I think one thing I'd like to kind of, I am someone who, and I think this has been important in my life overall, is that I do really back. I will back myself. Like if everyone is telling me you can't do something, I will double down and be like, I can fucking do that. Like, if I really want to lock in and do that shit, I can fucking do that. Like, I can lock in. And I've always kind of backed myself. So I think that's why that's why I always say, chat, if there's anything you want to do, just fucking lock in. Don't give a damn and just back yourself. No, chat, even like in Valo, like, I'll be so real. If I really if I really feel like I want to lock in and actually do that, I think I can do it. Like I'm genuinely one of those people that just believes in themselves completely. Like I really do. I think I could, like, if I really want to do it, like if I really want to, then I can achieve it. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's an important thing to do. And a lot of it's to do with self-confidence and just self-belief. And it's something which I had to build up a lot over time, but I do just believe in myself. Well, I've never like really actually locked in on a game, but if I really did, if I was like, yo, like low-key, I really want to try and hit plat, like, and I'm like actually locked in and down to do it. It's like, I put it down to even like working out, right? I'm locked in on working out. And there was a point where I literally couldn't even run a 5K. Now I'm regularly running 5Ks. I think like next week, I think I'm trying to run a 10K. I think me and Tarek are going to try and do a 10K next week. That would be the furthest I've ever run in my entire life. Never ever done that before. But I think I can do it. And if I can't and I don't, then I fail and I get back up and I do it again. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's just one of those, you know? But it's like, yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, the thing is, like Street Fighter or things like that, like I would be down to do it, but I don't like really give that much of a shit about Street Fighter. Like I play with Psych for fun, but I don't really like give that much of a fuck. Whereas like Valo, I kind of like I actually care about Valo. Like I actually do want to be good at Valo. By 1K is at 500. No, it's 5K. So we run 3 miles. But we like before I couldn't even do that. But now I'm like locked in on doing that. And then I think on Monday we're gonna try and do a 5K, which I think is like, sorry, we're gonna try and do 5 miles, which I believe is an 8K. So it'll be just under a 10. Wait, is 1K not 1 kilometers? Wait, what do you mean? Is 500 meters front and back? I don't know. I have no idea. If you're playing pushing it, dude, I got to see that. I got to lock in. But yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, answer the question to do with like the 9 to 5 thing. 9 to 5s are just so much harder. Like they just are. I think it's the mentally taxing side of it where I think there is so many more variables about like what can make. Which, dude, I remember doing some 9 to 5s. I'm not gonna say which, but there were some 9 to 5s that I would genuinely like be borderline like fucking like. It's like when I would almost like be like crying before I'd go to work some days because of how badly. I remember this one job. I would sit in that office all day and feel like my brain was being, and this is not an exaggeration because me and my brother felt the same because we worked in the same place for a while. But I genuinely felt like I was like. Okay, the best way I can describe is imagine, like, obviously you see in color, and imagine like everything's really bold and bright, and all the colors look amazing, and everything's standing out, and then gradually over time, everything gets more gray. That's how I felt like my brain was feeling at one point. Like I genuinely felt like the colors of of just life were just feeling grayer. And I was like, I don't know what's happening right now, but I feel like dull. I almost feel like numb. And like, I hated that shit. And then I quit, and I was like, fuck this. And then my brother quit as well. He was like, fuck this. I'm not doing it anymore. Bro, it sucked. You know? So I think it's like that kind of stuff, which is why I say again, like how thankful I am to be in the position I'm in, because you guys literally have unlocked something for me, which just is, I can just be so happy every single day. So again, just to say it again, shout out this freaking community, bro, because I dead ass you guys literally shot for me day in and day out, showing me non-stop love. Shout out my friends, because like they literally have all put me on, and just like, yeah, just shout out every single person that's supported me, bro, because like you guys that goes through, I mean that. So thank you so much again, bro, like dead ass, like actually dead ass, like thank you so much. I legit mean it, dude.
Is it this one? Life like this sure is sweet.
Why are you talking to me?
What do you mean? What the fuck?
No, I had to do something on my phone. I told you I'd be amped.
Hey, my bad then, my bad.
Yo, that's felt, bro. Yo, Jason, dab me out real quick, bro. Yo, it's why are you talking to me? It's crazy. You know, but I respect it though. The worst you can say is no. That's not a daily basis, bro. What do you mean? Nah. That's crazy word you're saying that. That's crazy word that you're saying that. Dude. Dude. Ain't no way. So everyone thinks an Ellum got to take that energy out on someone. Yo. There's something you... No, I'm not tasting it right now, bro. Ellum, surely you haven't sent Pokey any baby... No. Why does everyone assume this bullshit? No, bro. I've sent her one text. One. And it was in French. Okay? She was in Paris, so I played into the bit. I was like, yo. Dude, she's created this fucking narrative, bro. She's created this narrative. I swear, she's created the narrative. Now, fuck, dude. Bro. I still can't believe she's the freaking Coachella text, bro. She actually exposed my ass with that. Like, she actually exposed my ass with that. That shit was cooked. I was like, I wish you were here. Dog.
Can you guys kiss already? Come on, man.
That shit was funny as fuck, dude. Dude.
If I could show you guys my monitor right now.
Bruh.
That was crazy.
What the fuck just happened?
Show you guys my monitor right now.
Wait. Yo, hey, chat, I got you, bro. I got you. Let's see. Can we get a VAR?
Right now.
Yo, can we get a VAR on that real quick? Thank you so much.
That was crazy. That was crazy. My arm slipped off the armrest. That was wild.
Nah, I've been there.
Oh my god, my pulse.
I've literally been there.
Okay, so I have Twitch.
Yo,
chat,
this hoodie's sick. I know whose hoodie this is fire though.
And then.
Bro, that's crazy work. Crazy work.
How do you feel about streamers saying streaming is harder than a real job? Streaming harder than a real job?
Nah, facts. No, that's honestly the reaction. That's honestly the reaction.
Bro, what? Nah, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man. No, there ain't no way.
Yeah,
I
no
saw like
deadass.
YouTubers say like, man, y'all just don't understand. You wouldn't understand until you get in this position. This is more difficult than just normal 9 to 5. Well, guess what, Chad? I am in the position, and I can sit here and tell you it's not even close.
It's not. It's like sorry. I know I sound like a broken Reddit. It's literally not even close. Like don't get me wrong, streaming does have its own challenges, but they are not remotely as hard as the challenges you got to deal with when you're doing a 9 to 5. Like it's just not. Like obviously it has its own challenges. Everything has its own challenges, but the privilege of what you get from streaming or doing a job like streaming or anything like that, you can deal with it, bro. You can fucking deal with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, like, bruh.
It's a real job. I ain't about to sit here and tell y'all like, oh man, I'll be working hard. Bro, I don't. I get to hang out with my people for 4 hours a day, bro. I wake up at like 2 p.m. every day, get up, don't do nothing all day, and I sit here and stream, bro.
Nah, I didn't even think about that, bro. Like, deadass before, I would like... Bro, deadass even before, bro. Like even when I wasn't even working out properly, right? I would be going to bed like 2 because I'm watching fucking movies until like 1 a.m. I'm waking up at like 10, 11 a.m. and then I'm going live at like midday, streaming until 5, and then sitting in a freaking hot tub until 8 p.m. Like, dog, it just isn't the same. Even when it comes down to clothes, bro. Guys. In my last job, I obviously had like in my last job, I could wear what I wanted, right? But even in my job prior to that, I'm having to sit there in like, bear in mind the UK again, when we would have summers, all of our buildings and stuff are built to keep in heat. So when you're working during the day and like on a hot couple of weeks, because our summers would be like typically like 2 weeks long, it would be like a sauna in there, right? And I would have to sit there in a suit without, and I could take the jacket off, but I'm still there with like a shirt and long ass trousers on and stuff, right? And I remember like, guys, I remember literally having to leave and it's like dark, right? Like I'm leaving in the middle of, basically it feels like the middle of the night, right? I miss all of the sunlight. I leave the office, it is night again. I'm basically living this simulation of just night, and I'm missing all the sun. I'm just inside the room just cooking, and I would have to sit like that for 9 hours of my day every day. And then I would get happiness on the weekend, then you repeat that shit. Like, it just is not comparable. It's just not comparable. It's just not remotely comparable. I get so passionate about this because people like my brother who do this shit, and I know how upset it makes him. And I'm like, brother, like that's what I just want to do good. I want to do good so bad. I know I make mistakes with shit, and I know I've made mistakes in my life and stuff like that, but bro, you have no idea how badly I just want to do good and good. Oh God, I just want to do good. I just want to do good. I really just want to do good. It's like, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I really just want to do good, man. You know? I want to do good for the people, for people. I don't know. It's just one of those, you know? You get about shut the fuck up, bro. We're having a wholesome moment, okay? Don't fuck it up. Yo, hey, we got a vibe killer in the chat. I'm joking. Who said you're not doing good? Nah, no one said that. I'm just saying. Yo, I'm just saying, is what you know what I'm saying?
Becoming a streamer, people's like, oh man, you gotta work so hard to become a streamer, become a YouTuber. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you right here. It's 90% luck.
It is.
10% working hard.
It is.
I ain't never gonna sit here and tell you I ain't here because I got lucky. It's still hard work though. Yeah, I'm not saying there's no hard work.
Yeah, he's basically mimicking exactly what I said. Like, he's literally saying the same thing. Like, it's like, you do need to work hard. Don't get me wrong, you still gotta work, especially at the beginning. Like, you gotta be, like, I'm very fortunate in the fact that I can pay for, like, an editor or people to manage my YouTube channels. Like, all of, chat, basically, and I'll keep it very, like, crystal clear with you guys. If it's not me on stream, all of my other socials outside of, like, Instagram, I'm not posting that stuff. I have like people who like work on that stuff, and they work on it all, you know, because it isn't me. I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that, right? Again, because of you guys and the support you give me and the sponsorships I have, I've been allowed the opportunity to do that. But when, like, at the beginning, I would have to edit all my YouTube videos, I would record all my YouTube videos, I would make the TikToks, I would edit the TikToks, I would upload them. But it's like, it's still so much, like, it's still like that in itself is still not remotely as hard as a 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is just still 10 times as hard. It just is. And there is a lot of luck about it, like, chat, legit, and this is an actual thing from an algorithm point of view, by the way. Like, in terms of like TikToks, for example, I've always said, whenever anyone says to me, what's the best way to grow your stream? I literally say, and I would repeat this every single day of the week, to not only focus on streaming because the algorithm there isn't an algorithm on Twitch. The way Twitch is and the way people grow on Twitch is basically big streamers, the big streamers are prioritized because of the way, like, the categories work. So if you went into just chatting, it will list all of the big channels first and then slowly scale down. So if you're a smaller channel, people aren't scrolling that far. So to basically grow as a streamer, you need to work on your other platforms. And things like TikTok are really good. Because you can, obviously, they actually have an algorithm, and it's very, very, very good in terms of growth. But like, even like that, in terms of an algorithm point of view, is so strange, because I've literally had TikToks, and I've tested this myself. Well, I will upload a TikTok, right? It will flop. I'll delete that TikTok. I'll re-upload the exact same TikTok. And then that one will do a bit better, but it's still not do good. I'll delete that TikTok. I'll upload the same TikTok again, and then that one will blow up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's luck to it. There's a lot of luck to it. It's whether that algorithm wants to push your stuff, or anything like that. Like, there's a lot of luck. People get that a job usually includes commute, so it's like 12 hours a day. Yeah, 100%. I mean, when I worked my last job, I would be up at 6 a.m. I would be in the office by 9 a.m. But because I lived outside of London, I would basically go from the place I lived with my parents. I would commute into London and then go from London back out again during rush hour. So I'd literally be on a tube. I'd be on a tube, shoulder to shoulder with people. I remember there was one time where it was so busy that I had to force myself onto it, and I have someone's head literally here breathing into my face. It was disgusting. Like, I hated it. And like, people have to do that on a daily freaking basis, bro. Like, and again, like, I think sometimes it can be, people will like, people don't So I think some people, when they talk about these subjects, don't like look at it from an actual point of view of like, of like what the reality of what that actually looks like. Like everything I do from the comfort of my own bedroom. Even if like I'm just like out here, just say I'm grinding all day and I'm doing stuff to do a stream. I'm doing it for the comfort of my own bedroom, bro. I need to walk from my bed to my desk. Do you know what I'm saying? Probably never had a proper 9 to 5. That probably, the thing is, again, I don't know the exact people who have said or haven't said it. I'm just talking about my own opinion of it. But so I can't say yes or no. I don't know. There probably are people who have done that and they have a different opinion on it, and that's fine. That's obviously up to them. But it's just my opinion on it and the job, because I think because I've also worked a number of different 9 to 5s, I've got a good basis of, and I've worked 9 to 5s up until maybe I was like 26, 27. So like I had a good, obviously again, I'm not saying like I've had like loads of years of it, but I had a good like 7 or 8 years of working 9 to 5s, along with coinciding with university and things like that. So I've done a good amount of time of, and again, I did jobs where I could just drive my car. I did jobs where I had to commute by train. I did jobs I had to commute by through friends. I had jobs I had to commute through the tube. I had jobs I had to commute through cycling. Like I've done a lot of stuff in my time, so I can kind of compare it a lot of the time. And yeah, like, dude, streaming is like, it's a simulation job, bro. Like, I feel like I'm living a fucking dream. Oh, what do you go to college for? So my version of, if you're British, then my version of college is the same as you. But if you're American, my version of college is university. But I did business for that. So it's weird because my degree in itself, I haven't actually ever used in my life. Now, I would always encourage people to do degrees. I think education is very important. Like, no matter what you want to do, and I would always encourage people, and this is gonna be really cliche, but I would always encourage people to go and chase their dreams every single day of the week without fail. I'm like, yo, if you got a passion project you want to do, lock the fuck in and actually give it a go, because you're gonna be super happy if that shit pays off. But I think it's also good to focus on education, because you need something to be able to fall back on in case that doesn't work, or if it does work and then eventually falls off, you still have something to go to, so you can still live a happy life, you know? I think the only time I get scared for people is when they're like, yo, I dropped out of this because I'm gonna like pursue this. And then it's like, yo, if it doesn't work, then it can get kind of scary. That doesn't mean it's not gonna work, but it's just scary. Like for me, I'd always be like, yo, like, always prioritize education, but I would always encourage passion projects, personally. I work from home, and I'm thankful for that, because if I was in a public 9 to 5 with, like, say, customer service, I'd probably get in a fight with some shit all the time. Yeah, I mean, okay, that's one of the good things that happened from, okay, honestly, Chad, the only reason I can even do streaming was because of COVID. Like, the only reason I even tried it was because of COVID. But another thing that I think, again, obviously COVID wasn't a good thing, but I look at silver linings and stuff. Another silver lining I found from COVID is that I think a lot of companies pivoted to doing more like working from home. I think working from home became more of the norm after COVID, because businesses saw that it worked, and you could still have a flourishing and successful business without needing to literally be seeing everyone. Now, I know it gets rid of like the kind of company culture as much, because you're not seeing people face to face, but for the most part, people just want to just do their job and they want to go. They're not really as interested in like the company culture of stuff. Now, there are companies which I think it is good to get like company culture and things like that, because I think it can change stuff, you know. But like, I don't know, for example, when I worked at agency work, the company culture was really good because everyone was really young. Everyone, there was like cool little activities you could do. People wanted to go to like the pub after work. They wanted to go and get food. So the company culture was really good. But some companies, that isn't the thing of it, and being in the office sucks. So, you know, it's a bit both.
But I am saying that 90% of it is getting lucky. If becoming a streamer or a YouTuber
it is so lucky.
was only based off of hard work, there would be tens of thousands of more.
Facts. It is such an oversaturated job. So many people want to do it. So it's like it's pretty much all luck. Like 99% sure. It's like pretty much all freaking luck, dude.
So what is this?
Oh God, dude, okay, deadass, I thought this was AI.
Why does this have almost 2,000 likes?
Do it, Nabi. Do the thing.
Are you kidding? He's doing it again? He's He's doing my party trick again?
Dude.
What?
Dude, when I first saw this clip, I'm not even trolling. I thought this was AI. I'm not even exaggerating, bro. Like I dead ass thought this was AI. Dead ass, I thought this was AI. Like I was like, I don't get how he's just done that. Like I'm not even sure myself. I was like, I don't even know. Wait a second, what is this? Yo. Wait, why am I seeing an indirect tweet of this? Nah, wait, what's this? What's this? What's this? Fire as hell, who is this?
Wait, what the Yeah.
Bonnie?
Yeah.
What's her like online name?
Wait, do it again.
Bonnie.
Or is her online name Bonnie?
I don't think mine do that. Oh wait, whoa! They do. Oh shit. A little
Karen,
bit
Jimmy
they
Joe?
do. Yeah, you got the shadow. What
Oh wait, her name is literally Bonnie?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We should.
Yo, I have this camera. This is...
Bonnie mentioned. Don't say VNR. What's wrong with you? Let's go. We're moving up in the world. We're moving up out of the slums, guys. It's happening. Bye. Bye now. W stonks. Let's go.
I want to die. Dude, this outfit's sick. I love this outfit. This outfit's fire as hell. Who is this?
Wait, what the? Yeah.
Nah, bro. Yo. Who's the op, bro? Who's the op? Nah, for real though. Who's the op in the chat? Dude, it's Davey. I already know it's Davey. Deadass. I don't even need to go and check this shit. I know it's Davey, bro. Why is it every time? It's not even a glaze, bro. I'm just giving flowers. How you saying I'm glazing? I complimented an outfit. How we talking about glaze right now? Ain't no way. Yo, bro, nah. You guys are ops for real though. I'm not even trolling. You guys ops for real though, bro. There ain't no way. Yo, nah. I fucking knew it. I knew it. It's fucking Davey. It's Davey. Nah. I organize pretty much all my own lobbies. I try and organize everything. I try and like kind of take that role in terms of that kind of thing. But Cinna will do that, but she'll also do it in IRL, which is another level of difficulty. Nah, bro, that's no glaze. That's no glaze. No, there ain't no way. Man, dude, I will ban Davey. I'll do it right now.
Is that Tarek?
I'll deadass do it right now, bro.
What does that sound?
Yo, don't think I won't. Yo, Davey, where you at? Yo, Davey, you in the chat? Make yourself known, bro. Hey, Davey, what's good, man? Nah, bro. Nah. That's crazy work, bro. That's crazy. I didn't realize you were an op like that. I didn't realize we didn't op in the chat, bro. I wasn't sure. I didn't realize. I didn't know, bro. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ally. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Come on, man.
Is that my dog?
Dude. Isn't this... What is that sound?
That is not Navi. What is that?
That's what I'm saying, Chad. The first time I saw this clip, I was browsing Twitter. Dead ass, I thought I thought that was AI. I'm not even exaggerating. When I first saw that, I was like, yo, that's AI. That isn't a real Navi. Like, I'm like, that's not even, it doesn't even seem like it's synced up. Like, how's brother doing that? I was like, how is brother actually doing that right now? There ain't no way.
Nah, that's
ain't no
not
way, bro.
Navi.
It ain't Navi. Facts.
He's also shocked.
Actually facts though.
No, I'm also shocked. What?
Literally
I never
facts.
heard him bark like that.
Same.
I never heard
Because he doesn't bark like that. I just don't know how he did it.
That?
Do it, Abby.
My favorite chicken. Dog.
Wait, what's that?
Dude, what? Yo, I think he thinks he's like fucking breaking down, dude. Dude.
Wait, what's happening?
Dude, is that what? There's like, what is that, bro?
That's actually deranged.
How does he do that?
Crazy, sick, not okay.
How does he do that though?
Why is he barking like that?
That's what I'm saying. Bruh.
He's coming for your brand, low key. That's insane.
Why don't? What did you just say to me, Coach? Why don't you have the Tarek body? Okay. Yo, we're saying about glazing. Gosh, settle down now, buddy. Settle down now. Okay? Settle down.
Oh my God.
I am the beginning. I am the end.
Dude, I'm pretty sure.
Settle down now, buddy, all right?
Always on his stream.
I will one day, okay? One day.
That's crazy. Nah.
How's brother doing
How is that okay?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm with Nobby all the time.
I'm just saying he's more muscular than you. Bro, why the double down, man? Why are we doubling down now? Yo? Because it's crazy because I didn't ask. Dude, look at his face.
And then what? No one cares? But no one cares when Nobby's on my stream.
No, everyone cares. No, me young. Everybody cares, bro.
Nah, this is actually insane.
Dude, why does he? Dude, right here. Okay, I'm inside Nobby's brain right now. I'm doing like Doctor Strange on this shit. All I'm hearing is TV static. That's crazy word, bro. That's just TV static behind those eyes. I'm gonna be so real.
He's just baby though.
I'm gonna be so real, bro.
Gonna get some fish and chips.
Okay.
Fish and chips, bro.
Now it's good. Now.
Wait, I know the girls are going, oh, it's so cute. Like, I know. Guys, I'm telling you, Gani,
Okay, but think about girlies.
female gaze.
No, but the girlies, they're gonna be like, oh, you look good, girl. Always.
No.
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
I
It's
get-
ass.
Damn.
What did he say? Wait. What was that? Wait, I don't get it. What did he say?
Now.
Wait, I know the girls are going, oh, it's so cute. Like, I know. Guys, I'm telling you, Gani,
Okay, but think about girlies.
female gaze.
No, but the girlies, they're gonna be like, oh, you look good, girl. Always.
No.
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
I
It's
get-
ass.
Wait.
Damn.
Wait. What's he saying? I don't get it. Wait. Is he saying that? Wait, I don't get it. Am I being stupid? What's going on?
It was very sad. Et c'était juste après que je suis venue et je l'ai vu. Et c'est arrivé. Et maintenant, je retourne.
Oui,
Et
encore
c'est
là.
noir. C'est comme si rien se passait.
Girls will say always is good, but I would say, oh, okay.
Que je suis venue et je l'ai vu. Et c'est arrivé. Et maintenant, je retourne.
Oui,
Et c'est
encore là.
noir. C'est comme si rien se passait. Ah, merci.
Baguette.
I was like,
Dude, what the fuck? You know, low key though, I get the energy, bro. She was doing that on stream. When we did that stream together, and then she's like talking, and I'm like, she's just talking in fluent French. I'm like, s'il vous plaît. Like, yeah, okay. Omelette du fromage.
You pick and choose when you want to be nice to me, though.
No, I'm always nice to you. I'm always nice to you.
You always
I'm
say
probably
you're a
the nicest
feminist.
out of all the people at the house right now.
No, you say you're a feminist, but then
I am
when
a
it's
feminist.
inconvenient for you, you're not a feminist and you call
I
me a
hate
torta.
period cramps, and I hate.
Do you think I'm a torta?
I mean, listen.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, though?
Well, I fuck with tortas. I want like that's the bucket list shit. I'm not saying.
What does that mean, though? Oh. I'm saying we to everything.
You specifically, but I'm saying like one day I gotta take one down.
What the fuck?
wow. I literally made a hole in it.
Yo.
Wait, is that a coconut? Oh, it's a bag. Oh god. Oh god. Yo, yo, it's Easter, bro. Wait, is it like an Easter egg bag? Low key? Low key, is it? It's an LV chocolate egg. Wait, that's cute. No, I fuck with that though. No, that's actually cute though. Wait, this is cute. This is cute as hell. I fuck with that, bro.
I literally made a hole in it.
Yo.
Well.
Wait, how did she do that?
Crazy.
I still prefer the handle. No, the handle's really yummy.
What happened to this thing? What? Wait, it's a real Easter egg. Nah, dude. Dead ass. I thought she put a hole in the LV bag. I did not know that was a chocolate egg. You're trolling. Nah, no, I thought she broke the bag, bro. I was like, and my next question was, how did she put a gaping hole in the bag? It's a literal brother, that, yo. No, so I was wondering, I was confused. I was literally confused. Is it good though? How much was the Easter egg, bro? No, I'm not, by the way, I know I rage bait. I'm genuinely not rage baiting. It was $250.
Bro.
The way you were mad at me for this, crazy.
Bro. Oh my god.
The handle's so.
That's cute though. It was 225 euros. Dude, that chocolate better change my life.
Foolish, you trust me.
That chocolate better change my life,
I'm gonna be
bro.
with Foolish. I'm gonna be with Foolish. Foolish, follow me.
Oh no. Okay. But you're just gonna drag me to this corner?
No one's gonna believe you. No one's gonna believe you.
Wait, no, let me see about this. This shit was funny as hell.
Foolish. I'm gonna be with Foolish. Foolish, follow me.
Oh no. Okay. But you're just gonna drag me to this corner?
Wait, no. I think I remember this. I think I was in this clip.
No one's gonna believe you. No one's gonna believe you.
Oh, and then I walk in.
No! Wait! I didn't know! No, you killed himself!
The pressure of the gas and pop profit need to be replaced by one with a bigger number.
You're awfully fidgety right now, man. All right?
Okay.
Dude.
Dawn said, hey, me and Foolish are gonna work together, okay? He had me follow, okay? And then, I followed him and then he killed himself.
I believe you.
No, please! Okay.
That's something I would totally not do.
Bro.
Alright. Give one fry to Sekuno. But make sure we get our percentage first. What?
What do they do? What do they do?
But make sure we get our percentage first. What?
Wait, what the fuck just happened? I'm confused. What just happened? What's up, Christina?
Give one fry to Sekuno. But make sure we get our percentage first.
Wait.
What?
What the fuck?
Don't ask. Just go with it. Just go.
Is this what you guys are doing?
Just eat it. Just go with it.
What the fuck?
I know.
That's sick.
Bro, the body is.
That is so slay. Yeah, dude.
Nah, this is actually
Body
insane
is
work,
tea.
bro.
I need to look at Cinna's now.
This is insane work.
No.
Wait, yeah. I gotta
No,
go
we
get
can't jump from
Cinna's
mine
too.
to
That's
yours,
insane
you know
work,
what I
bro.
mean?
I'm gonna go full cam right now. Wait,
Yeah,
you're so cool.
Ooh.
No, I didn't
Dude,
have the
Cinna looks.
contacts.
Cinna's outfit's fire though.
I didn't have the contacts.
Cinna, that hair is
Cinna's
so
outfit's actually fire though, no?
Cam, Cinna?
I didn't have the contacts. See, she
Yo,
has
that's
contacts.
sick.
Exactly.
That's sick, bro.
So If I would have Cosplays, would have been good, but I have sweatpants on because this bodysuit is hugging my ass very tightly.
Yeah,
it is
I also
in there.
have a skirt on because my whole coochie's out. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Dude, this fit is fire, bro.
Huh?
Do you have like a contact prescription? Because I have blue ones, but
That's fire. It looks so good. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Yeah. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. When was this, bro? What am I looking at here? I bet.
I kind of want a video of just a guy digging in his ass. You know what I mean? I'm not gay.
Fair enough.
Look, it is. You promised Bonnie. Yo, Bonnie, I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at just look.
Dude, this, by the way, this new room, like, I haven't seen the whole house yet, whatever. This room is insane. This looks so good. Like, I love rooms where you've got like, it would need to be like a big freaking room, but I love that. I love like the vibe of when you've got the stream set up, but then like the room is depth and you've got like a lot of like background, but then also because you got a lot of room in the middle, like in the center, you can kind of move around and shit. Like I really like that's like long term. If I had like a big freaking streaming room, that's what I would want. Is like this kind of vibe. Well, it's also like easy to have guests on and shit. Yo, that bear is taller than her, bro. That bear is taller than her, for real.
Dude, it feels like a whole ass man, bro. It's kind of crazy. Isn't it?
That is huge. What is with its legs? Why is legs shaped like that?
I can't do it. It's scary to look at.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh my fucking god! What the?
Nah. You cannot be doing all of that. Broski, nah, no, deadass. I'm built like that bear. Yo, that bear though, for real. Why are we I'm not bald. No, stop. This ain't me.